And what's up, guys, CB here. Today we're back with another video, and today we are taking a look at the updated ban list for post-November 6, 2017. So, anyways, if you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure you hit that like button down below, and let's get right into it. So, this new ban list is just in time for Halloween. It was updated on October 30th, 2017. This will be effective from November 6th, 2017, and the previous list from September 18th will be effective until November 5th. So, again, this is very sad. Very sad. So, as you can see here, nothing was banned, which is very good. Very, very good. But, it's a sad day for Spyrals. So, first on the limited list is Blackwing Gofu the Vague Shadow. Whew, that is a strong hit, especially for Spyrals. Next, we have Spiral Gear Drone and Spyral Quick Fix now at 1. Whew, that is not fantastic for Spyrals, but we'll get into the effects on the deck after this. We finish looking at everything. And then we have Set Rotation set to 1. Again, another big blow to Spyrals. So, let's go back to the top and let's talk about this. So, Blackwing Gofu the Vague Shadow. This was a card that most decks used to get an easy Link 3 monster. What you do is you special summon it, get the 2 tokens, make 2 Link Spiders or a Proxy Dragon, and then you'd go in for a Decode Talker. Really easy Link 3. You're able to spam this and abuse this. Now, having this at 1 kind of matches what is in the OCG currently, and actually the OCG doesn't use Gofu really at all anymore. Because it is at 1. So we'll see if Gofu continues to get used, but this is a big hit to any deck that kind of needed a card to get easy Link monsters for itself. Spiral Gear Drone, and Spiral Quick Fix. So, Quick Fix, I bet we all expected. Quick Fix is a broken card, and coming from a Spyral player myself, I will admit it is broken. Did it deserve to get limited? I am not too sure. I personally think that if you gave the card an errata to make it once per turn, then it would have been fair. But Konami's decided to bring Spyral Quick Fix to 1, which truly slows down the deck, preventing you from doing big combos, such as Quick Fix and then Machine Duplication, allowing you to get 3 searches for gear cards, and then just Quick Fix basically was your enabler to make big boards, and you were able to recycle them by making Xyz monsters such as Lyrisk Recital Starling, Sylvan Princess Sprite, Ghost Trick Doulahan. So Quick Fix was just an overly abused card, just because it had so much power to it, and it being put to 1 really slows down the deck. Spiral Gear Drone, I'm kind of surprised about this. It took me a bit to kind of understand like why this was put at 1. I knew this card was good, but I personally didn't feel it needed to be limited. Now it can be you can use Machine Duplication on it to get 3 drones, and so I guess that was kind of the big problem of just being able to spam drones to the field, make a double helix, make an easy rank 1 Xyz. And also the fact that you could rearrange the top card of your opponent's deck, top 3 cards of your opponent's deck, and also just make your Spyral monster stronger. So I guess this kind of was a problem, but I guess the reason Konami saw these 2 cards were a big issue, as well as Set Rotation, was at YCS Dallas and YCS London, where YCS Dallas, there were 29 of the 32 reported decks were Spyrals, and it's just that since every deck was just abusing these combos, that is where Konami just needed to say, hey, stop putting you at 1. In my opinion, instead of Drone, I feel Master Plan should have been limited or banned, because I feel Master Plan is more of an enabler than Quick Fix, because I know when I was doing practice duels online with Spyrals, what I'd do is I'd have a Quick Fix in the graveyard, I'd have a Helix on the field, special summon Master Plan, add the Mission Rescue to my hand, then discard Mission Rescue to special summon Quick Fix, but then chain Mission Rescue to special summon Quick Fix so it wouldn't be banished when it goes to the graveyard. So again, I feel that Master Plan is more of a combo enabler than Drone, but I guess Konami saw otherwise. You guys can debate about that in the comment section below. I do see why this was limited, but I feel this is Konami maybe didn't hit the right thing. I don't know. That's my opinion. Now, set rotation, again, another big hit to Spyrals and ABCs, and actually Pendulum Magician, just because those decks can make such big boards, and set rotation was the only counter to Evenly Matched, or also known as Struggling Battle, and basically the card where you can activate it from your hand after the battle phase and just banish cards on the field up to the difference of the number of cards you controlled. And set rotation was really the only way to kind of protect yourself from your opponent using field spell cards, but also using Evenly Matched. So now having this at 1 makes decks like Spyrals and ABC a bit less protected from Evenly Matched, but I think this now will force players to use more strategy in protecting their boards and how much they invest on putting on their board, whether they do want to have large boards or they want small. And if they will have a large board, can they take out their opponent during the battle phase? So this kind of adds a bit more strategy, I feel, but it's still really annoying. I'm kind of glad I almost bought a playset of set rotation before this ban list came out, so I'm actually kind of glad I didn't. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Is Spyrals dead? My answer is no. Spyrals, I believe, are not dead. Some people are probably already thinking out the best new, deck to use for Spyrals and how to adapt to this new ban list. I know I'm developing my own deck, and once I do, I'll be putting a deck profile on the channel. I think Spyral decks in the future will start to focus to more rank 4 based to more rank 4 based decks, so you have your 3 super agents. You'll probably start seeing more Spyral Tough. Spyral Tough is actually a pretty good monster itself. I just think people didn't use it as much as before because it was kind of slow, and you can't really special summon it from your hand like super agent, so that's why people chose super agent when between the two. I think you'll start to see old kind of staples to Spyral decks before Double Helix, such as Reinforcement of the Army, more generic cards like Upstart Goblin, Twin Twister, Raigeki, and also we may result back to the Sleeper Turbo deck where it was just one Quick Fix and Instant Fusion, and then you just play cards so you could be able to have a Spyral Resort on the field, Spyral Sleeper on the board, and then he is protected by a Last Resort. So you'll be able to we might go back to that method. I don't know. I think that will be pretty interesting to see what comes next. Also, another possibility for Spyrals is that Spyrals could become an engine. Will it be as good as an engine as True Draco, Invoked, or the Spellbook engine? Probably not. It definitely won't be as great as the Zoo engine when Zoo was relevant. But we could start seeing Spyrals being mixed in with other decks. Now, there was a True King Spyral build, but after the September ban list, that deck is dead. Basically, because one of the cards that kind of helps the deck and made it True King was True King Lithosogen, and then also True King's Return, which is now at 1. So, I'm interested to see what people will do with the deck next. Once I have a deck profile for you guys, I'm going to be uploading it. I'm actually very close to completing it, but luckily I get to use my current Spyral deck with 3 Quick Fixes and 3 Drones and 3 Gofu one last time this Thursday at a local, so that will be fun. But yeah, so if you guys do enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Comment down below what you guys think about this new ban list. I'm going to call this an emergency ban list, mainly just because, again, it was made in response to the big turnout of Spyral decks and the abuse of Spyrals Quick Fix at YCS Dallas. And less so, I believe, at YCS London, because YCS London, there were more decks. There was Spyrals, Pendulum Magician, and also Burning Abyss was there, so that was more diverse. But I think this list was in response to YCS Dallas and the just crazy amount of Spyrals. I am, as a Spyral fanatic myself, I do hope the deck will continue to do its thing. It is obviously not tier 0 anymore, but I could see it possibly being tier 2, leaning towards maybe tier 1 if someone can figure out a really good, consistent build. But right now, I'd say it's currently at tier 2. So, again, like, favorite, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.